So I don't know about you guys, but I'm having one of those days where I could just cry. And rather than keeping that to myself, I thought that I'd get on my mat and I would actually share that with you, knowing that it's a universal feeling and it's something that we all go through. And especially as women, it's really important that we don't just understand and witness all the different phases that we go through, but actually honor and embrace them. So even in times like right now, when it's hard not to cry, and not even for any particular reason, sometimes life just becomes overwhelming and our emotions are heightened and our hormones are racing. And it's important that we come back to our breath, to ourself, and to our mats to be able to connect back to what's really important and what really matters. So I'm going to invite just a breath to start this class, taking the hands to the belly, or maybe you'd like one hand on the heart space, one hand on the belly. Expanding the belly out to hug the hands. Open the mouth, let it go. Take a full breath in through the nose, fill up the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Open the mouth and let it go. One more, we'll fill up completely and hold the breath at the top. Deep breath in. Hold. Kumbhaka, retention. As you hold the breath, relax the shoulders down the spine, relax the face muscles. And when you're ready, your body will gently exhale. I don't know about you, but I already feel a little bit better, just a little bit. We'll find some intuitive cat-cows to begin with. I like to invite a wrist stretch when I come into my cat-cows, taking the fingertips towards the knees, the inner wrists towards the top edge of the mat. Pedaling out through the palms, bending slightly and gently through the elbows, opening up through the inner forearm. And then we'll move with our breath. Inhale as you drop the belly, lift the chin, open the heart. Exhale, curl the spine. Look up towards your navel, shake the head out. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, curl and round. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Taking the fingertips forward, spreading the fingers wide, planting the palms down, and tucking the toes, lifting the hips, finding your downward facing dog. Shift the weight left foot to right foot, walk the dog out. Taking any movements that feel good here. I'm going to invite taking the feet a little bit wider, maybe as wide as the mat, and then wiggling the hips side to side. Or maybe walking the hands a step or two closer towards the feet. And then reaching the right hand to the outer edge of the left ankle, looking up under the left armpit. Keep breathing into the belly. Coming back through center and swapping sides. Left hand grabs to the outer edge of the right ankle, looking up under the right armpit. Practicing self-compassion, self-forgiveness. Witnessing and acknowledging whatever phase you're in. and consciously choosing to move through it, to embody it, and then to let it go. Going back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, right toes to the sky, three-legged dog. Keep the hip closed, so the leg won't come up as high like this, but both hips will be square towards the mat. Inhale, tiger curl, push the floor away. Exhale, hold. Inhale, extend back up, three-legged dog. Then exhale, step the foot between the hands, lower the back knee down, untuck the back toes. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hold. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hands come down, frame the front foot. Tuck the back toe under and straighten through the back knee, lift it up. Inhale, the right wing will lift up into a twisted lunge. Exhale, hold. Full breath in, reach up through the top fingertips. And as you exhale, step the right foot up and over behind the left leg, down towards the floor. Hips are lower down, we'll prepare for wild thing. As you inhale, lift the hips, lift the heart, open up completely. Maybe take that right hand, that top hand towards the heart space. If you're on the toes of the right foot, the blade edge of the left foot, keep lifting the heart. Inhale. Exhale, flip back over. Lower the knees down and hug the elbows into the chest as you lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, baby cobra, knees lift. Lengthen through the spine, through the back of the neck. And then exhale, tuck the toes, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes lift, three-legged dog, keep the hip closed. Exhale and hold. Inhale, tiger curl, left knee to chest. Push the floor away. Exhale, hold. Inhale, three-legged dog, extend the left foot back up. And then exhale, step between the hands. Lower the back knee down, untuck the back toes. Lift up through the chest, through the heart. Inhale, arms rise, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hold. Use the breath to move the emotions through you. Full breath in. Exhale, hands come down, frame the front foot. Tuck the back toe under, lift the back knee up. Inhale, the left wing will lift up. Exhale, hold, twisted lunge. Inhale, grow tall, pick up through the top fingertips. And as you exhale, step the left foot up over and behind the right leg, hips are lower down. Left hand comes back towards the right foot. As you inhale, wild thing, hips and heart lift. Open up. Maybe take the left hand towards the heart space. On the toe of the left foot, the blade edge of the right foot, full breath in. And as you exhale, flip back over. Lower the knees, the chest, the chin. Elbows stay hugged in and lower down 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Beautiful, full breath in. Shake the head, open the mouth, let it go. Another one like that, full breath in. Fully release. Let everything that's not serving you, let it go. Take the right toes across to the outer edge of the left side of the mat, in front of the left foot. From here, you can drag the right toes up the left edge of the mat And then lower the right knee behind the right wrist, the right foot behind the left wrist, and find your half pigeon pose. Flexing through the right toes towards the right knee. You can hug the right heel in towards the groin. It doesn't need to be up, and the shin doesn't need to be parallel with the front edge of the mat. You can use a block under the right hip for a little bit of elevation and support. Or if you have bad knees, you can flip onto your back and find the supine version of the pose, hooking the outer edge of the right foot on top of the left knee and then hugging the knees into the chest. I like to reach back with whatever leg is in front and bent, so the right leg, with that hand to the outer edge of the other leg. So reaching back, grabbing onto the back edge of the left leg with the right hand. Breathe it in. Exhale, release. Option to stay upright or maybe walking the hands forward. Finding your pigeon pose. Ekapada Rajakapotasana. Finding stillness in the body. And then watching the mind without judgment and full of curiosity. Just watch it. Where does it go? If you get a little emotional or certain things start coming up, allow them. Allow the emotions, the sensations to move through you. Give yourself permission to feel them unapologetically, unwaveringly. Use the breath, soften the body, soften the belly. Know that you are safe, you are loved, and you are whole. Walk the hands back up, planting the palms down at the top edge of the mat. Tucking the back toes under and stepping back, downward facing dog. Option if you'd like to find a three-legged dog with a hip opener, raising the right leg up towards the sky and then bending the knee, opening up the hip. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, back to down dog. And we'll swap sides, taking the left foot in front of the right leg, across to the right edge of the mat. Then dragging the left toes up the right edge of the mat and finding your half pigeon. On the other side, keep flexing the left toes towards the left knee. Looking back at the right leg, making sure it's in line with the back of with the body. And then choosing to stay upright again, using a block or coming supine onto your back if you would like that variation. With the front leg, taking that same hand, so this time the left hand, around and grabbing onto the back edge of the other leg, the right leg. Keep lifting up through the heart. Choose to stay or choose to gently fold forward. Find your parameter. Find your pigeon pose on this side. Don't expect it to be the same as what you did on the other side. I want you to connect to the heart. Ask it how it is. Notice the way it feels. Is it heavy? Is it light? Is it warm? Does it feel strong? Does it feel vibrant? There's no right or wrong, there simply is. How can you be kinder to yourself? How can you show up as the support that you need? How can you be your own healer, your own miracle? And walking the hands back up into the body, planting the palms, tucking the back toe under, and stepping back, downward facing dog. Option, if you would like it, for three-legged dog, the left leg lifts up, and then bend the knee, open up the hip. Inhale, straighten the left leg, and then exhale back to down dog. Lower the knees, bring the hips back towards the heels. And we'll come back to where we started. Either both hands on the belly, or one hand on the heart space, one hand on the belly. I like to make a little love heart with my thumbs and my index fingers and place it over the belly button. Send myself, my body, this body, the internal organs, all of the systems that are happening constantly within me that I'm not even aware of, that are all working for me, for my expansion. Send them some love. And I invite you to do the same. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Grow tall through the spine and out the crown of the head. Take a deep breath into the belly, then expand the ribs and fill up the chest. Open the mouth, let it go. Another one just like that. Inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to repeat to yourself, I am whole. Just in your mind, you don't have to say it out loud. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, repeat to yourself, I am loved. Full breath in. And as you exhale, repeat to yourself, I trust. Deep breath in. I am whole. Breathe in. I am loved. Inhale. I trust. Gently blinking open the eyes if you had them closed. Taking the hands to the upper thighs Just rubbing the hands up and down, grounding, connecting to this body, thanking this body for existing the way it does, for enabling you to move, to breathe, to expand, to hug people, to connect, to express, to be a work of art and the miracle that it is. And taking the palms of the hands together, gently rubbing them, creating a little bit of friction, a little bit of heat. And then placing the palms over closed eyes. Enjoy the stillness and connect to the breath. Knowing that everything that is happening isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. For your growth, for your awareness, for your evolution. Even the most challenging of obstacles is a gift laid out in front of you, for you. An offering from the universe. Know that regardless of what you're going through at the moment, it will pass, and that one day this will all make sense. I hope that you have the ability to be soft, gentle, and forgiving to yourself. Accepting of whatever phase you're in, whatever experiences and challenges that you're offered. This, my dear, is all happening for you. Take your hands to heart space, palms pressed together. And as you move the hands away from the eyes, even with the eyes still closed, notice the lightness and the warmth that you just entered into your being. Knowing that this is a symbol for the rest of your life as well. Moving out of our own way to feel, accept, embody and integrate the light. Consciously choosing, continually choosing to move towards a higher frequency, a more evolved self. And a more loving and loved acceptance of ourselves. Thank you for getting on your mat and moving with me, for shifting and dancing with some of these energies, some of the demons, some of the shadows that we have. Knowing that these especially, are there for us. Selflessly offered to us to guide us on our journeys from the self, through the self, and back to the self. From my heart to yours, namaste. I hope you feel a little bit clearer, a little bit lighter. Maybe shed a couple of tears, and that's completely okay. I might go do the same. I hope that you have a beautiful day and that you have countless tiny miracles laid out before you, knowing that some of those might be disguised as challenges, and that's completely okay. You are loved.